Alright, so I'm adding a couple of bonus lectures here. This is not required, but it can be very helpful if you want to grow your email list faster. So the first thing that I want to show you how to do is how to actually add a lead magnet, essentially a bribe to subscribe. Because right now we've got join our mailing list, and people might be happy to do that, but a lot of the time, if you can give them some sort of bribe, a checklist, a PDF, maybe a free lesson in your course, people are probably more likely to sign up, and we can get more people, more of our visitors essentially becoming subscribers. So how do you go about doing this? Well, first thing is you have to decide on what your lead magnet is going to be. For me, for example, I think it's just going to simply be the first lesson of my course, or a key lesson that I think will be interesting for them. So to set it up, it's quite simple. What you'll need to do is actually perhaps change the language that's appearing here. And if you remember, the way to do that is to come back into MailChimp. We can come to these sign up forms. We can come to the embedded forms. And so I could say something like here, get the first lesson free. For you, it could be something like get a checklist, get a PDF, something like that. Now, once again, I have to start over again and remove all of these things that I don't want. Yeah. So that's the first thing that you'll want to do, is actually update the text that is in your widget. So let me just do this quickly. If you don't remember how to do it yet, come to Appearance and to Widgets, and we can just simply remove all of this code and paste in the new code. And now if I come and visit my site, yeah, I have got the first lesson free. So how do I actually deliver that lesson? Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, we have the thank you page set up now. So essentially all I'll need to do is on the thank you page, rather than just having this, expect awesome emails, I can actually now include here a link to that PDF to download it, or I can embed a video right here for people to watch. Now, what you also might want to do is perhaps change the layout of this page a little bit. So I'm going to come back into my WordPress editor. I'm going to come to all pages here, and I can actually remove this sidebar because they've already signed up. I don't need to show them the sidebar again or the recent posts. I just want to keep them focused on taking the action, whatever that is. Oh, here we go. Completing the, watching the video, etc. So that is a way that you can add a lead magnet to your sign up very easily. The first thing is really just to change the appearance on the actual sign up form. That's easy to do in MailChimp, and then simply adding in a link to the PDF. What you could do here is maybe upload that PDF to a free Dropbox account. Then you paste the link in here, maybe even say download the PDF, put the link in behind it, and then they just download it to get it. There's one other thing that you could do if you want. You could actually have that download link in the final confirmation email as well. So if you remember to change those confirmation emails, just come into sign up forms, general forms, and you could come down here to the final welcome email, and you can see that it says your subscription has been confirmed, and in here you could actually add in the link to the PDF. So you can see you can edit it here and add in some text if you want. So to give you an example, what I could change is say download the PDF. Then I just take the file or the link that I've uploaded to Dropbox, copy that, add this as insert the link, update the page, and now if I come back to this thank you page, I can see that that's now what people are going to see. Now I'll probably put a video in here myself because I think it makes more sense for a free lesson, but you can put whatever you want in there, and then when people click on that, then it opens up the lecture, the PDF, whatever it is. In terms of what are the best lead magnets that you can use, I think the easiest things that you could put together are checklists or a list of tools that are your favorite that you can use. Now you can create these in Word and export them to PDF. You could also look on some freelancing platforms like Fiverr for people to help you to put these together. So you could search for something like lead magnet or PDF. You can see I will design and format a lead magnet ebook interior, or Upwork is another freelancing platform that you could go to. Let's have a quick look if there are any guys here. So lead magnet, self-help, graphic designer, PDF book designer. There's a lot of people here that can help you put these things together. There is one great piece of software that I've used myself. It's called Beacon. Now this is a paid tool, but there is a free version, and you can see here for the free version there is a watermark on it, so it's probably not ideal, but you could maybe create a free PDF, getting a sense of what you want. You could send then this to a designer and they could even improve upon that. The best thing about Beacon is that they have actually a WordPress plugin. So if you create a post on WordPress, then it just it actually converts it to PDF, and it's very, very easy to actually make a really good looking PDF. So perhaps even try that free. I use it personally myself to make checklists, etc. And you could even start with that to get a sense of what the end product does look like. Then maybe work with a designer or design something similar. To recap then, the mechanics of actually delivering a lead magnet to your audience is pretty simple. First thing, you might want to change the language, and you can do that in the MailChimp sign up form so people know what they're getting. And also then you just need to change that thank you page that we already set up, and in this page you want to maybe put a link to download the item, and that can be stored anywhere in Dropbox or whatever other cloud storage solution you may have. So I hope you found that helpful. I have a couple more tips for email marketing, so stay tuned for the next lecture.